Nothing like digging in dirt, getting dirty. Just out here in the garden, planting away. I've got a bunch more tomatoes to do. They're in the bigger pots though, so I'm not too worried about getting them in the ground today. I am going to set them in the garden. One thing that we didn't think about where we placed the greenhouse is if it gets really, really hot, those little window vents aren't going to be good enough, and if we open up the doors, or if we unzip the doors, then the chickens can get in. So if I'm not out here watching it, then I can't leave those doors open. So I'm going to go ahead and place them all in the garden here until I'm ready to plant them. But they're in those big pots, so they should be okay. I had spread out, you saw in one of my other videos, I had spread out all the mulch that I picked up last year. And then Stuart brought home a bunch of boxes. And because the garden area was starting to get overtaken with grass. There's lots of grass around. I need to bring the weed whacker down here and trim some of the stuff down, help keep down the bugs. So anyway, he brought home a bunch of boxes, and I laid those out all over in the garden. And then he brought home, then we went last Friday and got a huge truckload more of mulch. And Buddy at Fodge's, we went to Fodge's, and they completely loaded the truck with mulch. 35 bucks for the whole truckload. And then we had to offload it by hand. Oh my Lord. Talking about a workout. And we couldn't get the truck close to the garden because right now the ground is still kind of saturated. Stuart's already gotten stuck down here before. So he backed it down as far as he could where he wouldn't get stuck. And we shoveled the mulch into the barrels, into the carts, and brought them in, dumped them in the garden. And then I was able to get all that spread out, and now I'm planting. I just hope that we don't have any cold snaps and this doesn't bite me in the butt. This is Comfrey that we got by Comfrey.com. Her name is Bobby. Stuart planted them last year, and they have just done amazing. I think we got like 6 roots from her, and 4 of the 6 took off. They did great. We only lost 2. Looks like we might be getting some flowers this year. They're awesome. They're just growing like crazy. And Comfrey tea, compost tea, is supposed to be great for your tomatoes. So I might be able to get a gallon made in time for the tomatoes to be fed. We've got some Cyrus zucchinis right here. We've got Buddy, I'm going to plant you. Regular zucchini. What's this? Lemon cucumber. We've got some spaghetti squash. More zucchini. I've got a pumpkin in here that I need to find a spot to put. I haven't figured out where I'm going to put that yet. I'm trying really hard, because this is such a small garden. I'm trying really hard to utilize everything and still have room to be able to walk around. I'm hoping anyway. Hopefully I didn't plant all these squash plants and zucchinis and stuff too close together. Let's see. That's a cucumber. And we've got, I think that's another, I think those are more zucchini. Yeah. Those are the zucchini that I started. And a couple eggplants. I don't really necessarily like eggplants, but the chickens will love them. So whatever we don't eat, the chickens will eat. Ooh, and check this out. So last year we also planted asparagus. And of course they mainly look like this, like really thin. And they're coming back. They're coming back, and from what I understand, it's like 3 or 4 years before you can actually harvest from them. But we have a clump. We have a clump here. And over here, where's it at? There it is right there. We've got one single one over here. We've got that clump, and this one. This one's doing amazing. That one's big. So that's super exciting. That'll be awesome to have our own asparagus in the garden. All right, and then we've got all kinds of different peppers that a friend that Stuart works with gave us. She also gave us those eggplants and spaghetti squash, the cucumber. We've got Ring of Fire cayenne, 2 plants. This says King of the North. It looks like a pepper plant, but I have no idea what kind of pepper it is. 2 of those. We've got, I don't know what kind of pepper that is. Rezia something, I don't know. I'm totally butchering it. 2 of those. We also got 2 Craig jalapenos. I've never heard of those either. And fish peppers. 2 of those. Never heard of those either, but that's alright. There you go. All those pots over there are all tomatoes. That's lots of tomatoes. And there's some bell peppers, tomatillos, and some cantaloupe in the gallon jugs that I need to transplant. Got some basil right there. Everybody has water. Gonna leave you with that. And then we'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. And SB, say hi to the turkey. Mr. Tom, say hi to SB. You crazy bird. Bye everyone. Till next video. Take care.